Hey everybody, welcome back to Pop's Place Garage. We're getting it on over here, man. We're working on a lot of Shovelhead stuff, which I love. Shovelheads are my favorite bike. I've always loved Shovelheads. Shovelhead till I'm dead, baby. That's right. So I've got my Shovelhead chopper project I've showed you right here behind me. I'm just collecting parts for this thing. It's going to be a little while, but I just took in a 1978, 79-ish Shovelhead. It had a starter Bendix problem. The old Bendix was bad, so I swapped it out real quick. Wasn't much to see, but I'll show you real quick. Here's your old starter clutch. I don't know if you can see that, but the physical difference in the size is a lot. Okay, I got a good one on there. I had the inspection cover off and I hit the starter and I could hear that noise that you're talking about, and that noise wasn't coming from skipping teeth. This gear was not turning when it was making that noise. That noise was coming from inside of this starter clutch, and it's intermittent. It'll do it sometimes and then sometimes it won't, but it ain't gonna last long like that until it just spins free and it don't do nothing. So we did need to change that. So that was actually a bike that I painted a few years ago here at Pop's Place. I have a short on here. If you look at my little short video collection of that actual paint job when I first did it. That bike, it's cool how things work. It's a small world. I did that bike for a fella up near Amarillo, Texas. You know, and I'm down here in South Texas, in Harlingen near Brownsville. So the complete opposite side of the state. This guy shipped me those tins. That was Bob Whittington. Not sure if you're here on my channel, buddy, but shout out to you, man. Fellow bass player, real cool guy. Bob had that bike for a little while. I painted it for him. He had some transmission trouble. I guess he wound up moving on, and he sold that bike to James Bishop, which I just bought this Shovelhead motor from, Waco, Texas. James Bishop, super solid guy. Look him up if you're looking for old motorcycle stuff. He's always got cool bikes for sale, a lot of motorcycle parts and stuff. It's a real stand-up guy. Him and his son Daniel Bishop, super old school solid guys. So James Bishop wound up buying that Shovelhead, and then he sold it to a guy down here in Brownsville, Texas, in my neck of the woods, named Jaime. So Mr. Jaime got a hold of that bike and found me. You know, I'm not sure if they told me about him, about me, or it's just a small world and he found me. So I fixed him up, got his electric starter working again on that old bike. But I got another bike in today. Another good friend of mine that I've known for a lot of years, used to ride with a lot, brought me his late father's old bike, you know, and it's been sitting for quite a while, understandably, you know, but it's time, you know, to bring it back. It's been sitting for a little too long. It needs some love. So let me show you what I got. This is a 1979, I believe he told me, FLH. And you can see it's been sitting for a little too long. But not too long. It's never too long. They can always be brought back, especially here at Pop's Place Garage. That's kind of my thing, man. I love to bring bikes back from the dead. It's so satisfying. It's always been one of my favorite things to do. It's just bring them back, you know, get them highway ready again. So this one, we're gonna get it highway ready. It turns over and everything. So that's no problem. Engine's free, but the transmission is a little sticky. He reports that it won't shift into first or second gear. Which could be any number of things, you know, especially when they've set up this long. Could just be sticky linkage, rusty linkage, could be sticky old grease in the transmission cover. You never know. This is a rotary top transmission, so we'll be looking at all of that. I'm going to clean up the fuel system first, get it running, try to ride it around the block, see what that transmission's doing, and go from there. So this is the next project at Pop's Place Garage. Fortunately, the gas tank doesn't smell too bad. I don't know if there's any fuel in there at all. No fuel might be better than old fuel, but I've smelled worse. It's got a S&S Super B carburetor on there. That's interesting. So I've got a new battery here for it. Whole box full of goodies. I don't even know what all is in this box. Most of this stuff, it's not even Shovelhead stuff. Just a bunch of random parts he brought, but we'll figure it out, man. We'll get this bike purring like a kitten and in the wind again, because it deserves it. It's pretty complete. Super cool bike. Put the old mechanical drum brake wheel on the Spartan chopper. I don't know if that was on there last time I showed this bike. I found some hardware, bolted that front wheel on. I didn't have a nut on either side of that front end, so it rolls around a little better. I'm not going to keep that mini drum wheel on there. I'm having clearance issues with the drum, so it's going to go spool front wheel. It'll look cleaner anyway, and I'll save that front wheel for something else I got in mind for my 84 iron head that'll be showing up here. I've still got that old girder front end from the 76, and I may leave the 84 alone stock, but if you know me at all, it's kind of why they call me Chopper Chris. I don't ride stock bikes. I try, you know. Even my old 75 FLH, that bike was beautiful. And it was almost a sin to do what I did to it, but I'm Chopper Chris. What can I say? I can't leave anything alone. So we'll get back to this one soon when I get some parts. I need a transmission. I need a 4-speed, man. If anybody's got something that's not $1 million, I've got some nice bass, electric bass guitar amplifier stuff for some trading material, maybe some other motorcycle parts. Hit me up, send me a message, and I might be interested. Well, I just wanted to show you what was going on today at Pop's Place. I couldn't roll this in there in the garage and put it away without making a little short video and showing you guys what was up. I got a market to do tonight with my wife. We have t-shirt business also. Your Mama's Creations on Facebook. You can look them up, Your Mama's Creations. And we do custom t-shirts. We specialize in like stuff for schools, bands, football teams, soccer teams and whatnot, but one-off custom shirts for your vacation or whatever, we can do that for you. We made this shirt, you know, Shovelhead, dying breed, Shovelhead owners that work on their own bikes, you know. I'll work on your bike too. Send your Shovelheads to Pop's Place Garage, because I would really like to just specialize in Shovelheads. That'd be cool. Get good at one thing and do it badass. So hit me up, like, share, and I'll see you next time.